más sabrosa. Es muy fácil de preparar. Solo agrega agua al tiempo y obtendrás tortillas con todo el sabor al maíz de tu tierra.
Para usted es la siguiente, Mr. Klinsmann. ¿Lo dije correcto? Ok. Meses atrás se cuestionaba si había sido aceptada su contratación para los Estados Unidos, ya que por su trayectoria con los sistemas y jugadores europeos. ¿Qué le dice hoy por hoy a esa gente que cuestionaban si usted era el correcto para dirigir a la selección de los Estados Unidos?
After the success and the way the year started, what would you say to those folks that were saying you might not be the correct person to lead this team?
No, we obviously, looking back, whenever you lose a game, it's just the normal part of football globally. You can criticize if you win the games, things are not nicer. It's just normal. We said, that we want to start a path that hopefully guides us towards Brazil 2014 with a deeper pool of players that gives us more options, that the players learn how to challenge themselves and the players learn, how to go through difficult moments and challenge them every time they come into national team environment. And I think they were rewarded today. They were rewarded today for a fantastic Gold Cup that they played. They put all the energy in there that they had. Players absolutely at the limits, how they played it, how they executed, certain elements, and they should be very, very proud of themselves.
Let's go to Grant in the last row.
Jurgen, congratulations. Given World Cup qualifying, given this Gold Cup championship, is this team kind of where you wanted it to be right now as you progress toward the World Cup?
It's difficult to say, Grant. I mean, you always want to see progress. You want to see the guys improve. You want to see the guys grow. You want to see them mature. And I think over the last 2 years we saw a lot of players reaching another level. Personally, in their club environment and also in the national team environment. And we keep pushing. We want to help them to get to the next level again. I think they got rewarded for a very, very consistent and focused performance throughout those 4 weeks of the Gold Cup. They pushed each other, all 27 players involved. That's why there are 4 players that left us after the group stage were here today. They helped each other. They had an amazing spirit in this group, and they badly wanted this competition, and they deserved it. That was by far the best team of the tournament was the United States. We all know that there are different benchmarks out there. The global game is played in South America and it's played in Europe, and there are a lot of other benchmarks waiting for us. But I think it's important that over the time you see progress from the players, from the group as itself, that they all kind of understand that it takes a lot more to become really good. So now, a month from now, we're already talking about World Cup qualifiers in the next benchmark. But I think today they deserve the biggest compliment, and they gave me a nice champagne shower. That's why I had to change real quick. And we will enjoy this moment, because those moments are also there to celebrate.
57,000 people here today in Chicago for the Gold Cup final. Where do you see the future of American soccer, not just a fan's perspective, but for the players? And then with a lot of players on your national team squad have a lot of success in Europe. Do you want to see try to see more American players gain success in the top European leagues?
Oh, I mean, you always want to see the player move on to the next higher level, wherever that is. If it's in Europe, yes. If it's in South America, yes. If it's here and you improve here through the American system, fine. You want them just to get better, and challenge themselves and make the most out of your career, make the most out of your potential, and that's what we're for as a national team. Coaching staff, we help them to hopefully understand where the next level is. I think soccer in this country is unstoppable. You can't stop it anymore. It will get only better. It will get bigger. The crowds we had now the last 3 games was 60, 70, 80,000, in Dallas, in Baltimore, people buying into this sport, millions of kids playing it in this country. So do we need to improve many elements in the game? Yes, we all know that. Everybody knows that here, but you can't stop it anymore. Soccer made it here in the US. The team played this tournament, they wanted just to send out a signal we are the #1 in CONCACAF at the moment, and they reached that. For right now, as of today, tomorrow we'll see.
Front row, Ives.
Jurgen, mixed this group didn't start. You chose not to start him, obviously probably tough over him. Then he has to come on for Stewart early in that game.
Bless you.
What did you think of his performance coming on in that kind of situation, the way he played it, and then just to follow up about the depth overall of this team? Did this team surprise even you as far as just the quality that they showed this tournament?
Well, we hope to see a very kind of challenging group, you know, competitive group, and we saw already in the first couple of days in San Diego, when before our friend there with Guatemala, that you know, these four, especially in midfield, Jose, Mix, you know, Stuart and Kyle, they were going for it. You know, everyone was just challenging it, and I said it in the team meeting this morning to Jose and to Mix that it hurts me as a coach to leave you on the bench, you know, because you deserve it like everybody else to be in the starting 11. But at the end of the day, you can only choose 11, and they were okay with it. And this happened with Stu that, you know, we are very, very sad for. And it's not looking good, Stu. Hopefully, you know, we get him back on track. But when it happened, I was confident that, you know, if you put Jose in, if you put Mix in, that they will play that role like they were on the field from the beginning on. We are really happy that these guys that had this negative experience with the Olympics, that they are over it. You know, they went through it. You know, now Mix is challenging his next level, and the way he from the beginning on in the camp proved that was impressive. You know, same with Joe Corona. He's waiting, he's hungry for his next level. If it's the goalkeepers, Bill Almeida and Sean Johnson, they're ready. That's why Sean played a game there. We want to see, are you ready for that? And he is. You know, it makes us happy to see that.
Michael, front row.
And Jurgen, congratulations. One of my famous two-part questions. Brett Shea's substitution, did you have any part of the decision process at all? One, and two, what was it like watching the game from the box?
Well, maybe part two, from the box watching it is horrible. I think I hit even the TV at one point, and I'm not good in that. So I better get myself together and not spending time out there anymore. Obviously, you know, at Tab Ram was with me, Carlos Huao is our coach. You know, they have the opportunity to go down in the locker room at halftime, talk things through. So we talked through the first half, and the idea was already developed before the game. You know, what if? You know, we made a lot of if scenarios. Obviously, what if certain players, you know, get injured or yellow card or red carded or whatever. You got to make those. You do your homework as a coach, basically. I think that element with Bragg, you know, coming in and taking people on and having this surprising element in his game, I think every opponent would feel that. You know, as a coach, you always think, okay, if you do something now, what would an opponent feel from your end? And you see a guy like Bragg, you know, unpredictable for himself and for the opponent. It is a card that you want to play, and you know, he knows he has a way to go. He knows that he has to fight for his spot at Stoke, which he will do from tomorrow on, and he knows he has a way to go. But he has this hunger, and he has this willingness to learn. He's listening to you, you know. And now it happened in 2 games. He was at the right time at the right spot, you know, deciding 2 games in this tournament, with his nose, with his energy, with his unpredictable play, and that's what we're happy about. And then, you know, we are there for him all the time. I'm in contact with Mark Hughes about him, and with every player we just try to help them to improve.
The next 3 are Andrew, Nancy.